Dear Mama, I cannot put my feelings and my thoughts about you and our relationship into words, as it is so complex and multifaceted. So here's my best effort to put it together. Our life has been rocky, to say the least. But you're the strongest person I've ever known in my entire life. You raised us as a single mother for most of your life. We went through so many financial struggles, but somehow you would find a way to put food on our table and put us through good education. Growing up, I remember the days when you were the only person in the whole wide world who I knew would understand me. I would come to you with all my little problems at school, and you would always give me your 100% attention. You were present in the moment. Now, having a supportive husband who takes equal responsibilities in parenting gives me a different perspective on life and motherhood. At the same time, I cannot fathom what it must be like to raise 2 children as a single working mother in India, a country where the concept of single parenting was unheard of and even stigmatized. Culturally, you must have faced so many obstacles, but you never let any of it get to us. You always sheltered us from everything and anything. You single-handedly raised us while working and dealing with every challenge that came your way. There are many childhood memories that I still remember. I remember the time when I was 12 and you prepared me for my periods and educated me on it. You used this beautiful analogy of how a plant grows from a seed. I know now how fortunate I was to have this experience, this preparedness as a little girl. I remember the time when I felt I didn't have any friends at school, and you telling me how you will be my best friend forever. I remember you driving me to gymnastics class, my swimming lessons, and trying to make it to every one of my theater events. I know now how much energy and effort this must have taken to be there for us. I remember this one time you brought me pink pastries and dropped it off at school. I waited all day for you to drop them off, as you had promised, and you kept your promise. As a little girl, my eyes would light up when I saw you coming to any of my school activities. You know, I always craved to have a normal family dynamic, but you were my mother and my father, always. I don't think anyone can ever love me as much as you do, Mom. Over time, you have learned to mask your emotions and your vulnerability, as this was the only way you could survive. You had no support, Mama. You created your own support network and always surrounded yourself with positive people. It is from you I have learned to let go of toxic relationships that don't serve us anymore. There were times you just needed to take care of yourself first. And I never understood that, and I judged you for it. I even resented you for letting go of some toxic relationships. As I grew up, I started having my own opinions about how things should be and should have been. I started having expectations of you as a mother and even as a grandmother. And I'm so guilty of this. Now that I've become a mother myself, I finally understand. I wish I was more supportive of you and more proud of the things that you've accomplished. I don't know why, but I was never able to express my love to you as much as I should have. I wish every time I see you, I could give you a big hug and tell you how much you mean to me. Mama, even if God gave you happiness in every single moment of your life now, I don't think it would make up for the sorrows and the struggles that you have had to endure in your past. You deserve all the happiness in the world. You are a strong woman with the kindest heart. Your energy and your love manifest in people that you surround yourself with. You have the gift of making long-lasting friendships. Some women my age even call you mama, which makes me a bit jealous because I want you all to myself. Okay, fine. I guess I can still share you with my brother and my husband. When I see you now, I see the most incredible grandma who loves her grandkids unconditionally. I see the mother who is making up for the lost moment she never got to experience because she had to make ends meet when her children were little. This pandemic has brought us further apart, more than we could have ever imagined. While there will still always be differences in our thoughts and our opinions as we both try to navigate through this thing called life, I want you to know that I'll never forget the sacrifices that you have made to raise me and my little brother. This might be the first Mother's Day where I won't be able to hug you. We might be apart physically, but you'll never be 6 feet apart in my heart. I love you, Mama. Happy Mother's Day.